The Border-Gavaskar Trophy is already the talk of the town, and there's lots happening in both the camps, be it the Australian camp or the Indian camp. There's lots happening as far as the preparation is concerned, as far as the fitness levels of the players is concerned. There's continuous updates coming in from both the camps, and what we have in store for you now is what Rahul Dravid, the head coach of the Indian men's team, he's now offered insights into what India's preparation for the all-important Border-Gavaskar Trophy looks like. Remember, there is of course not just the series on the line, but of course India's chances to the WTC final as well, that India will have an eye on, and which is why the series assumes a lot of significance. And as India look forward to the first test, which is going to take place in Nagpur, Rahul Dravid, the Indian head coach, has now offered some insight as to what the preparation of the team is like. He does talk about the fielding aspect and a couple of things which are going to be pivotal in this series, and over the next couple of minutes we're going to be looking ahead and talking about these things that Rahul Dravid has talked about. Let's, without wasting any more time, talk about what Rahul Dravid has told as far as India's preparation for the Border-Gavaskar Trophy is concerned. First things first, he said that we've had a long session, we've had a couple of long sessions over the past 2 days. We generally don't get this time to do a camp or an extended net session. So Rahul Dravid saying that the team, while it's been there in Nagpur for the last 48 hours, they've had a good couple of sessions, and of course the key part there being that you don't actually get a lot of time to prepare for series these days because of the cramped schedule that the Indian cricket team has. Even if you look at how the year started for them, they've been back-to-back series. You played Bangladesh, you played Sri Lanka, then you played New Zealand. Then of course you had rather 6 matches that you played against New Zealand. Hardly any breathing room, hardly any preparation time. And it's now just about this 8 to 10 day period that India managed to get looking ahead at the Border-Gavaskar Trophy, and Rahul Dravid was happy that the team got this time as far as getting their plans in place is concerned and preparing for the Border-Gavaskar Trophy is concerned. Let's tell you what else Rahul Dravid, the Indian coach, said. He said that to be able to get this week has been exciting for us as a unit. He also said that we've been planning and preparing for this for almost a month now. Yes, of course, plans have been in place, and there's been a lot of consultation within the management, with the selectors, with the core group that Rahul Dravid was talking here about, and it is, like we said earlier as well, an important series for India to be able to make it to the World Test Championship final. And for a team like Australia, against whom you will in all likelihood be playing at the Oval come the WTC final, because Australia have already secured a place in the final, you do need special plans and you do need strategies to come up, and good strategies when you're playing a team like Australia. Yes, of course, they look a little depleted, and there was a further dent of sorts that they had to deal with early this morning when we broke to you that Josh Hazlewood is indeed not available for the first test match. But regardless, yes, there is no Hazlewood, there is no Stark in the lineup as of now. You do expect them to be involved later in the series. Remember, it's a month-long series. There's lots of cricket to follow, and maybe these players will be involved at a later stage. And you do need a lot of these plans as far as tackling these players is concerned. The quality of Nathan Lyon can not be understated here, and well, these are all the challenges that India will be facing, and which is why you see Rahul Dravid say that for a month long, for almost a month now, they have been preparing for this particular series, and they've been putting together plans against this mighty Australian side. And then he did manage to tell something about how the team looks like. Remember, there is somebody like Ravindra Jadeja who's come into the squad after being away from competitive cricket for about 6 to 8 months. Rohit Sharma as well, after he got hurt, was not involved in cricket for a lot of time. He's not played test cricket, by the way, for nearly a year now. He was supposed to be involved in Bangladesh but couldn't play a test match there. So for quite a few players, they're making a return. Rahul Dravid saying that everyone looks in good shape, and that it is nice to get the team together, the test team together, and after a month long of white ball cricket. Yes, of course, like we were saying earlier as well, there was a lot of white ball cricket which was played. You played 6 matches against Sri Lanka, then you happened to play the New Zealand as well, 3 ODIs, then 3 T20Is. So it was a month full of white ball cricket, and finally now the test team has assembled. A couple of tweaks there, because you saw somebody like a Rohit and Virat not part of the T20 series, so they're also coming back in some way, and Ravindra Jadeja is coming back. KS Bharat is there in the squad, so it's good. Rahul Dravid says that the team is back and everyone looks in good shape. And now talking about what the Indian team has really been doing as far as their preparation is concerned. Well, Rahul Dravid said that there's been a lot of emphasis on close range catching in these practice sessions that they've had thus far, and in the slip fielding department as well. He further went on to say that it is really important because it will be a vital aspect of this series. And let's not forget, not too far back, it was a certain Virat Kohli who dropped not one, not two, but 3 catches when you were playing that test match in Mirpur against Bangladesh. KL Rahul as well had an opportunity, but he dropped the catch back then. So catching is of course something that the Indian team needs to improve upon, and it can happen with the best of players as well, that they on a given day drop catches. So a lot of emphasis being given to close range catching is what Rahul Dravid said. And of course in that slip cordon you will be seeing the likes of KL Rahul. You will also be seeing somebody like Rohit Sharma in the slip corner, Virat Kohli, Cheteshwar Pujara, all of these. Pujara perhaps you'll be seeing fielding at short leg as well. So busy days for them, I'd say, because the emphasis as of now in the first 2 sessions has been a lot on close range catching and slip fielding. And lastly, before we wrap up, do let us know in the comments section what you feel about India's preparation. Yes, of course, the Australian side does look a little depleted now going into the Nagpur test. They've got no Stark, they've not got Josh Hazelwood now as well. Let us know in the comments section, given India's preparation, do India now go into the first test match as the firm favourites? And we'd be happy to know what you have to say. For now, that's all the time that we have. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Harshit Ahuja, and do like, share and subscribe to Sports Today.